So next question is like people think that the public insurances are better when you retire, when you get old. Is it something?
It's exactly the opposite, actually. And the concept of public health insurance is that you always have to pay this 14.5% of your all income sources. As of now, yes, your income is only your salary.
Yes.
So they're taking the 14.5% from your salary, and you are paying 7.5%, and the employer is paying the other 7% or whatever.
Yeah.
So when you retire,
Yeah.
so you then what will be considered is once again income from all sources. For example, I own 2 apartments in Munich, so I have to consider the fact that besides my government, besides my state pension, the public pension, I have my own private pension. So that would be an income, and I have invested in these 2 apartments, so I would be getting the rent out of these 2 apartments. So that's also an income. So obviously, I would have planned my life so well that I would definitely be earning more than what I was earning, or at least the same amount that I was earning during my job, because that's the only way I can keep my life stable even after retirement. Because the costs are definitely not going to go down, right? Only difference is that the costs might go up because I might decide to travel a lot. So I'll be spending more on holidays. So my costs might be increasing. There is no income, but my costs will be increasing. So I would have planned my life so well that even after retirement, I would be approximately earning from different sources. I would still be holding the same income. Meaning, if I am in the public health insurance, I will have to still pay 14.5% of all of all the income sources. So meaning, if after 30 years the public health insurance is going to grow up to 1,500 per month, or maybe 750 from our contribution, meaning even at that time I will have to continue to pay that, and in spite of that I will still have to wait in the line, because by then the priorities will increase a lot, meaning you will need medical service almost every month. Meaning you will only be waiting for appointments for months in line. So if and there is no way you can move into private health insurance at that time, because of your health you will not be accepted. So you are stuck in public health insurance. If you're healthy, if you're active and all, it's fine, but you have to consider the fact that yes, you will be visiting more often. You need more appointments. So if you want better, quicker appointments, if you want to only meet specialists, and then yes, private insurance on the other hand doesn't consider 14.5% of your incomes. It's the same tariff, once again, what you have contractually agreed with them. So at the best, let's say it has incremented every year by €5. In 30 years, it has incremented by €150. Even then, a guy who started with 200 would land up paying 350. Which is even then half of what the public insurance would be paying, and then he is benefiting from all the private health insurance benefits, immediate appointments. There is still a bonus if he is not going to the hospital. There is a health bonus. Obviously, there is a cost benefit where he's only paying half of what he would have been paying in public health insurance. And then there are several. Until that time, he is even if he was. In the last few years, there is a possibility after 60, you tend to fall sick a lot, and then you are looking for your 100% salary during your sickness. So that's once again there in private health insurance, that you always get your 100% salary when you are sick, not just the 70% like in public. So there are, again, I can keep on listing the benefits, but yes, there are a lot of benefits for people who are eligible for private. They should research into it. And they should take individual consultation, find out what's the big difference that they would see by moving from public to private. Are they, if they are single, can they still move? If they're singles, can they move? If they are married, and if both the couples are not working, can they still move? With kids, can we still move? If we are both working, then there is no question, you should definitely move, because you're anyhow paying twice. And if you want better services, then yes, they should.
But what happens, like suppose both are working and one stops working, do you have to pay like for both of them?
Obviously, yes. If both of you are working and one of you stop working,
Yes.
it depends. If both of you are in the private health insurance,
Yes.
then yes, the person who is in the private health insurance, it depends upon what do you mean by stop working. If you lose your job, by default you're falling into the public health insurance. So, and
Suppose if due to some private reasons, one spouse just stopped his or her job and then only one is working.
yeah, in that case also you can say it's like one of them was never working.
Yes.
So we said that the private insurance is always paying almost half of what you're paying in the public health insurance. So you can still pay for your spouse,
Okay.
and you will still be paying almost a little more maybe than the public health
So
insurance.
you can enjoy the private.
Yeah, you can enjoy the benefits of the private, and on top, when you consider the health bonus for both of them, which is like my health bonus is like 1,200 euro per year, which is like 100 euro per month, which meaning for both me and my wife, it's 200 euro per month. So you also have to consider this health bonus that comes back. So worst case scenario, even if I spend 600 euro with the doctor, so I still have 600 euro as my health bonus.
Yes.
So it's still you have to see. That's why you have to see the benefits, and then it makes a lot of sense.
Actually, I have one more question. The last question, but you already answered. It's just like, is it easy to take private insurance whenever I wish? So you said I think it's not, because if you're not healthy,
Yes, exactly.
then it's not.
The younger you come into it, the better, because if a health check is required,
Yes.
then yes, you will easily pass the health checkup because you don't normally have any problems before 30, 35.
Yeah.
So, and the older you get, the more problems keep building up, and because we don't go and do a checkup every year, so you don't know what problems you come up with. I have had several cases where people look completely healthy, but when you go for a cholesterol check, you will find you are high in cholesterol levels.
Yeah, that's very common in the subcontinent side, like India,
Exactly.
Pakistan, and Bangladesh. Like we eat so much oil, so
But here in private health insurance, every private health insurance offers a cash bonus or health bonus, you can call it, or money back policy, or whatever you can call it. So how should this work? It can only work if you do not submit any bills.
okay.
So meaning, for example, in my case, I have a health bonus of 1,200 euro per year.
Okay.
So for the last 2 years, I haven't been to the doctor, so I do not have any bills.
Okay.
So once I was there for dental,
Okay.
so it was a 200 euro, and that was also free. On top of the bonus, that was also free again.
Okay.
So meaning, if I do not have any bills to submit, then I don't have bills to submit. So I will get my bonus anyways. If I do have bills to submit, and if they are not crossing the 1,200, so I still don't have to submit them.
Yeah, definitely.
So as long as my bills don't cross this 1,200 euro or whatever, I don't submit them, and I keep getting the bonus, and I can see the difference I have there. If I have gone twice to the doctor, I spent 200 euro, I can still wait for my bonus to come back, and I can say that okay, I have still 1,000 euro as a bonus.
Yes.
So maybe as we get old, I can forget about the bonus, and I can be happy that I'm getting better medical services because I get appointments quickly. I only get my appointments with specialists.
Yes.
And I hear a lot of people complaining about English speaking.
Yes.
They don't get appointments because they say you have to bring a translator with you.
Yes.
And especially for foreigners, if you have to bring a translator every time,
Yes. It also costs.
it's not easy. You could take a friend with you, but that's a very that's not a good thing for you to hear when the doctor says, yeah, we only give like 2 or 3 appointments to foreigners who come with translators, because even then I have spoken to one doctor, and for one of the persons who wanted to take private health insurance, and the doctor said they have already taken 3 people with translators, so they will not go for a 4th one.
Okay.
Because even with the translator, they have the fear that the exact thing is not being communicated to the patient. So they do not want to risk a wrong thing being communicated to the patient, and it's going to be a big trouble. So the good thing about private health insurance is every private health insurance doctor obviously speaks English.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's another big advantage, besides all the other benefits that we talked about.
But now After watching all these videos, I believe that your knowledge about the German insurance might have increased. And if you want to know about more and want to have a one-on-one session with me or Ram, you can either contact me on my email address or you can contact me on any of my social media platforms, Facebook or Instagram. Now, thank you for watching the video. If you don't want to miss any of my new videos, then there's a subscription button down below. Press that and you will not miss anything. See you next time. Till then, Tata.